Hi, boo. So I'm here doing your yearly extended reading for January through December of 2019. The extended part is going to be where I'm going to do a personalized reading for you for December of 2018. Then we'll move into each month of next year. Then I'm also going to give you a Romance Angel Love Oracle advice card. And then I'm also going to give you a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle advice card, as well as a Butterfly Oracle advice card. So this reading could go up to an hour long. It's usually anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. So just want to let you know that right off the bat. Thank you for Thank you for participating in the drawing that I had for the yearly readings. I really appreciate all your love, all your support. You are really one of my biggest fans, one of my biggest supporters, and you have no idea what that means to me. The love that you give me back, it just means a lot to me, and I really appreciate that, which is one of the reasons why I have decided to do yours first. And you're just so amazing to me. I really love you, and I really love the support, and just you just being there for me as a real true friend. I really appreciate that. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I really hope this helps going into 2019. And let's see what it looks like for you, okay? So I'm going to pull 3 cards for each month. After I pull them, I'm going to pull clarifiers for them. Then I'm going to put them back in the deck, and I'm going to pull continuously that way throughout the reading, okay? Now, sometimes I'm led to not put the cards back in and start using another deck. I will tell you if that happens. I have so many decks that I use. It very well could happen. I do use my my Way Rider deck for or Rider Way, however you say it, for clarifiers for my my Illuminated Tarot, which is this one. If you see me pick up this deck, that's what I'm doing. I'm pulling clarifiers for you. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what energy you have going into the month of December, leaving the month of November, going into the month of December. For my baby Shantee, leaving the month of November, going into the month of December, ending out 2018. What type of energies are around you? What type of energies are you bringing into the situation? And what type of energies are the persons or peoples that are involved closely in the situation bringing into you? Those are the 3 cards that I pull for. So the energy that you're bringing in, Queen of Swords, standing in your truth, really intelligent, really ambitious, really trying to figure out what it is that you're going to need to do in life, okay? Now, here we have the energy of the situation or peoples that are in the situation with you with the 5 of Swords. So you have, or 5 of Swords. So you really have a really difficult opponent with their words. They speak with their words, but they don't speak too nicely. It's like I hear somebody saying, talk to me nice, bitch. What's wrong with you? Why are you not talking to me nice? What? Why are you not talking to me nice? How many times I got to tell you that? Talk to me nice. That's what I'm hearing. We also have the Queen of Coins here, so it really feels like you have a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus person in your life that's really maternal towards you. It could be your mother, it could be a best friend, it could be a co-worker, it could be somebody you're close to, but they're definitely really trying to nurture you and really try to help you through this process. It very well could be that you have kids that you're nurturing. I don't remember if you have kids or not. I think you do, but this Queen of Coins could definitely have a lot to do with you trying to nurture your kids through this process and not take any love away from them while you're trying to also fix this situation or fix this whatever this is going on, whatever this conflict is, whatever this battle of the minds is. It really is like literally what I just seen in my head was 2 minds with swords fighting each other. So it's really like a battle of the minds here, like which person can outsmart the other, okay? Wheel of Fortune here at the end, you had 4 cards fall out, so it really looks like that plans have been set into motion. There are some things happening right now that really have set things into motion where, you know, it's going to be a lot going on here. It's going to be, things are finally falling into place, okay? You're finally starting to see things for what they truly are in the month of December 2018, going into, you know, leaving November, going into December. You know, currently, right now, the energy that you're in right now, currently, you're feeling like you're seeing things for what they truly are. You're letting things fall to the wayside that don't need to no longer be in your life. Things that no longer serve a purpose, people, places, and things that no longer serve a purpose to you. You're letting them go because you realize that you have this 10 of Cups energy coming, and you realize that, you know, if you just continue to pour this love into yourself, into your kids, into your family, into your home life, everything else will fall into place. And that is absolutely, absolutely true. Now let's get a clarifier for this Five of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups. So it's definitely a situation that at one point made you happy. It definitely brought you happiness. It brought you peace. It brought you security. It definitely could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer person that you are dealing with, because there is a lot of Scorpion energy here. So it definitely could be a water sign that you're dealing with. Sorry, I get to talking so fast sometimes that I lose train of thought, and my words don't, like, my brain's going before my word. Anyways. So yeah, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this situation made you happy, and you actually thought it was wish fulfillment at one point. But with it clarifying the Five of Swords, it really looks like the reality of the situation is that this is a very difficult person, and you're actually coming to terms with the fact that it's a difficult person. Okay, clarifying the Queen of Coins, we have the Death in reverse, but this is a situation you're not allowing to come to an end. You're wanting to protect your home life. You're wanting to protect your family, your close, the people that you love, that are in your home and you're in your immediate home. And so you don't want this situation to come to an end quite yet, because you know what it's going to do to others around you. And with the Seven of Coins in reverse here, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is not going to move in the right way that it should, because you're sitting here crying over spilled milk, really, honestly. You're looking at all of the plants that you planted, all of the things that you have there in front of you, and you're like, oh my goodness, why do I have to give this up? I've done this, I've done that. Yeah, you have. But at the end of the day, there's something better for you. You just have to have the faith that, you know, this isn't meant for you. The things that are meant for you will be for you effortlessly, okay? Understand that. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Rods and the Six of Swords. So it definitely looks like you're not moving away from anything as far as your home life is. You have some offers here. You have some people here, you know, and you're wanting to move away. You're wanting to stand in your truth and move and keep moving forward, but you're not, because, you know, you want to try to make this in the upright, and baby girl, it's not going to go in the upright. It's not going to go in the upright. Let it go. Stop crying over spilled milk and let it go, okay? The cups are spilled. And you can't put the water, you can't put the milk, you can't put the wine back into the cup. Excuse me. The only thing you can do is get a napkin, clean it up, and throw the napkin away. It's done. It's over with. Now you have to let it go, okay? People, places, and things that no longer serve you have no purpose in your life. They're just taking up space, taking up energy. You do not have energy to waste. Okay. Now, let's see what the energy is going from December into January of 2019. From December 2018 to January 2019. Very important. This is a fresh start to another 12-month cycle, okay? You're ending a year and going into a new year. So that is a cycle coming to an end as well. And what it's really feeling like to me here, the energy that I'm picking up on here, is that you really need to take advantage of this positive energy that's surrounding you right now, because, you know, you could definitely work off of it, okay? Now, going from December into January, we have the Four of Hearts. Okay, and then we have the Jack of Wands. So what it really looks like here is that, you know, you have a lot of hesitation in trying to accept something new. You're not wanting to try anything new. We got the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. It just showed itself to me. I wasn't even paying attention, but I seen the Lovers at the top. And, you know, so what it really feels like here is that you might have a Gemini person in your life that's keeping you. No, it's a Scorpion. But yeah, there's someone in your life that's definitely they're trying to show you that they're not doing the same thing that they used to do, but you're like, no, I don't want that, because you're gonna do the same thing that you used to do. And you know what, I have found this brand new pursuit with the Jack of Wands, and I'm going for it. And you know what it really looks like is that advice that I just gave you for the month of December, you're really going to take it. You're literally taking it to the heart. And you are like, no, I'm not going back to that. I don't care what you say. Beautiful, sweet nothings to me, Scorpio, or whatever this is. You know what I mean? You're like, no, I'm not going back. I found my new passion. I found my new pursuit in life, and I'm going to chase that no matter what. And because you did that, it caused this tower moment to happen. That's why I said, oh no, it's definitely a Scorpio. And then we got a Three of Swords here. Then we got the Eight of Wands here. Now, I told you I only pulled 3 cards for each month, but for some reason you got more than 3 cards falling out, so I just take them. Okay. Now, with this tower moment, it really looks like there was something happening. There was a drastic shift in your perspective, and because of that, you're no longer going to things in the past because those things no longer serve you. You're letting those things die away. You realize that you need to understand your feelings here with the Three of Swords so that you can move beyond sorrow. Because the thing about it is, a lot of people don't realize that, yeah, you can move past it without understanding what happened, but then you'll experience it again. You, my friend, understand that you need to understand what happened so you don't ever have to go through it again, because you have too much solid foundation here, too much stability to continue to have to move everything around. Okay, so you're really understanding that repetition and understanding that Loving on yourself and your family, your home life, and caring for that nest of yours is what's important, okay? And the only way you can move beyond sorrow is by just simply understanding what it is that made you sad in the first place, so that way you can move on from it, okay? And what it really looks like here, clarifying the Four of Hearts, we have the Three of Cups and the High Priestess in reverse, as well as the Three of Rods in the upright. So what it really looks like here is that you found out that there's a situation where this person that was offering you this cup, they actually had a lot of deception going on with the Three of Cups and the High Priestess in the reverse. That is deception all the way. That is deceptive behavior. It doesn't matter whether they're cheating on you, whether they're lying to you about their paycheck, lying to you about their hours, whatever the case is, they lied to you. And they was waiting on some ships to sail in, and those ships sailed in and you found out the truth. Or maybe those ships didn't come in for them and you found out the truth anyways. Either way it goes, it doesn't matter. They were being very, very deceptive, okay? Very, very dishonest, very, very deceptive, and you found out this behavior. And you know what? This behavior might have been what pushed you over in the month of January to be like, you know what? No, I'm not going back to that. That's why you're contemplating this offering of this cup. You're like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I found something new, and that new is me. I don't want you because you're a liar. Okay. A lot of threes here in the month of January. A lot of threes. You got the Three of Cups, the Three of Rods, the Three of Swords, and the High Priestess. I don't know if you know, but she's got three on top of her head. So, you know, yeah, definitely a lot of threes going on. A lot of deception, a lot of lies, a lot of misunderstandings, mistrust, but mistruths. Okay, sneaky behavior. The Five of Swords clarifying the Jack of Wands. Very, very sneaky behavior. Somebody walking away in the middle of the night, taking something that don't belong to them with them. You know, it's like a motherfucker, you breaking up with you and then taking your TV with them. That shit. So, you know, some very, very sneaky behavior going on. And you know what? You're not even taking that shit to heart. You're letting it go and you're moving forward. Okay? Then we got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Tower card. You're no longer working on this anymore because you realize that there's an ending that needs to happen and you're letting it happen. Okay? You're moving on to your next venture. You're moving on to your next thing. You're putting your energy in other places for the month of for the month of January 2019, which is very, very beautiful, okay? Six of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. Six of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. There's no equal give and take here because there's no need for any equal give and take, okay? You got to go. That's it. I'm not doing this with you. We're not doing this back and forth. I feel like this is what you're saying. I'm not doing this with you. We're not doing this back and forth. You know, this person's like, oh, but we can equally give and we can equally take from each other. And you're like, no, we can't. You don't know how to. And even if you did, you already ruined. No, bye, go. Ain't got time. That's what I feel like you're saying. Okay. Now, what is this Eight of Wands? Oh, yeah. See, look at here. You're crying over the spilt milk, but you know what? You're crying over the spilt milk after that motherfucker left, and you already done cleaned that shit up, and you really crying about the fact that, bitch, it was $5 for a gallon of milk, or whatever the fuck the price of a gallon of milk is. It's like $3 something, right? Yeah, it was like $3 and something. Why did I spend that $3 and something on some milk just to spill it? You know? Wasted all over the floor. Or I spent $5 on a Starbucks coffee and it wasted all in my cart. Like that. Like that's. I feel like that's what you're crying over. You're crying more about the fact that you worked hard for the money that was spent on that product other than the product being spilt. And, you know, that's a good place to be in, especially when it comes to a relationship or a professional endeavor. You rather cry over the, you know, that than to be crying over the person, you know. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So really looks like for the month of January, you're really going into a situation. I got a bruise. You're really going into a situation where, you know, you're no longer crying. You're crying over spilt milk, but you're crying over spilt milk in a different way. You're actually crying over it so that you can release it and let it go, which is different than crying over it because you want it back, okay? Now, leaving out of the month of January, going into the month of February for 2019. See what Spirit got for you. Leaving out of the month of January, going into the February month of 2019. Leaving out of January, going into the February month of 2019. So, going into February, we got the Three of Coins, the Temperance card, the Lover's card. Very beautiful energy here. Five of Hearts, very beautiful. Eight of Coins, yes, very beautiful. And the Fool card. I don't read these ones in reversals, just so you know. The big ones are never read in reversals to me. That's why I use clarifiers. So if clarifiers come out in reversals, that's just what it is. So what we have here is the Three of Coins with Temperance and the Lovers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you know what? I'm not even going to pull clarifiers because I really do feel like that the cards that came out, is 6 of them came out altogether for the month of February. I feel like these are clarifying enough. So we have the Three of Coins. You're really going into the month of February with a lot of hard work, a lot of craftsmanship, really trying to make something. And I really feel like there's something that you're trying to make something is yourself. You're with the Temperance card. This very well could be a Sagittarius helping you, but I really feel like this is the energy that you're taking on, just really trying to continue to understand your feelings, but you're in a more solid place now where you can have that moderation and that balance. And, you know, it's an equal give and take between yourself. With the Lovers card, yeah, a lot of people say that this is lovers as far as two people. But when I see that Lovers card, I really see a lot of beauty and unity and love with yourself. I really do see you looking at yourself in the mirror and being like, baby, you a bad bitch. That's what I see. When I see the Lovers card, I see somebody falling in love with themselves all over again and really caring about, you know, how they look, what they think, where they are, who they are. You know what I'm saying? Okay, then we got the Five of Hearts clarifying the Three of Coins. So what it looks like here is like, yeah, you're crying over spilled milk, but you're learning. Okay, and that's what I was trying to think of in the past month, is that, you know, you're moving forward, but you're also, yeah, you're crying, but you're moving forward and you're learning from your mistakes and you're refusing to repeat those same mistakes over again. Very beautiful energy there. Then we have the Eight of Coins clarifying the Temperance card. So it definitely looks like you're persistent and you're very hardworking in the fact that you are determined to work on yourself. You're determined to fill your cup up, and you're determined to not allow anyone to stop you from doing so. You're determined to have your cup overflowing so that that overflow can be for other people, and what is in the cup can be for you, okay? Then we got the Lovers card clarified by the Fool for the month of February. It's really, really beautiful. So it really looks like you took a chance on yourself here. You really took a chance on yourself. You really took a chance, and you were fearless, and you were like, you know what? Nobody's going to be able to love me like this, so let me try loving me like this. And you started loving on yourself, girl. Here in the month of February, you're seeing the benefits with the Eight of Coins here, the Fool card, the Love, the Temperance, the Lovers card, and the Temperance card, the Three of Coins. All of this is hard work, yes. All of this is definitely sleepless nights, yes. A lot of crying tears, yes. There is some spilt milk here still, yes. But you are moving forward, you are learning, and you are understanding that the best thing that you can do is love yourself, because baby, ain't nobody going to be able to love you the way that you love you. And if they can love you the way you love you, it's because you taught them, okay? Now, leaving out of the month of February, going into the month of March, let's see what Spirit has for you. Leaving out of the month of February, going into the month of March. Leaving out of the month of February, going into the month of March. Leaving out of the month of February, going into the month of March. Okay, we got the Jack of Hearts. So things that are unconscious thoughts coming to the surface, you know, things you didn't really think about in the past coming to the surface. Things that might not have been an issue in the previous situation coming to the surface. You know what? There's a situation coming along where you're probably going to end up meeting someone here with the High Priestess, okay? And then we have the Hanged Man. So what it really looks like here is that maybe you met someone and you're really trying to understand yourself, but you don't want to be with anyone. And you didn't realize that was something that you thought about until maybe it is, but maybe it's coming to the surface now because it's something that you have to vocalize with the Jack of Hearts, okay? And then, you know, the High Priestess, you don't want a relationship just simply because you have too many things going on in your life right now. And, you know, you don't have time to be juggling and multitasking multiple things, more things on your plate than you already have on your plate. You already have so much going on. You're at peace and you're free from distractions, and you want to stay that way, okay? In the month of March. It's March. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse coming out, okay? Loving on yourself still. You haven't got that up in the upright yet, but, you know, eventually you will be able to love on yourself, okay? And we got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the High Priestess. No longer feeling left out in the cold. That's why you said no to that person, because you don't want to feel left out in the cold anymore. You don't want to feel, oh, something flipped over here. You don't want to feel left out in the cold. You don't want to feel like, you know, you're someone's last choice, last option. We have a lot flipped over right here, okay? Let's see what we got. I'm not taking all of this, but you do have the Emperor on top like that in reverse, and the Empress on the bottom in the upright like that. So, you know, it really looks like here that you want something that's equal balance. And if a person doesn't come to you in the upright position, you are saying no. You are turning it down. You will leave them out in the cold, and you don't care what comes in between, okay? You've been there, you've done that. You don't have time for it. You're standing in your truth, and you're not taking nobody's bullshit with the Page of Swords in the reverse. All those came out in the reverse. So it really feels like, you know, in the month of March, you're really going into a situation where you're just like, at a standstill and you're not really worried about what the next person has to say, simply because you're focused on your kids, you're focused on your home life, you're focused on what's going on immediately around you, and you're not trying to add anything else to your plate in the month of March, which, you know, I don't see anything wrong with that. So let's see what it's looking like going into April. Okay. See it from March into April. There we go. 1, 2. Whoa. Tell them, tell them, tell them, tell them. Wow. Wow, girl. Really? So you went back in March? March going into April? Wow. Or maybe you didn't go back, but there's definitely a situation here going into April where you got this 9 of Swords, the Tower card, the 3 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. So this is definitely a third party situation. This is definitely somebody playing with their emotions. This is definitely somebody keeping you awake at night. This is definitely that. Okay? This is definitely someone not being forthright. They're not being honest. This is definitely, you know, someone that causes a drastic shift in your perspective. This is definitely a situation where it's going to keep you up at night here in the month of April. Okay. It definitely has to do with lovers. It came out in the reverse. It clarifying the 9 of Swords. And I really feel like that this situation is not meant to be. This situation isn't divine. We got the 2 of Cups in the upright. You know, it looks like it has a lot of potential, though. It looks like it has a lot of potential. It's a very beautiful union. But somebody's not being honest. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups clarifying the Tower. It was in the reverse. You know, yeah, someone's not being honest here. Someone's acting like they're trying to offer you a cup, and they're really not, okay? And because of that, it's going to cause a Tower moment, and the Tower moment is going to have you to realize that this 3 of Hearts and this 3 of Swords is there. You know what I'm saying? And it's just going to be another sword. You're going to have to pull out of your heart, baby. I'm sorry. And, you know, you're going to end up walking away from this with the 6 of Swords and 6 of Rods in reverse. You're going to hang out for a little bit, but then you're going to end up walking away because you really want to see what's what. You really trusted this person. And you really thought you could care about this person. You really thought this person could care about you. But it really looks like here that they're not in the mood for that. You know, they're not trying to, yeah. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they're not trying to have this fresh start with you. They're not trying to start over with you. They're trying to walk away. They're just trying to, they're there for a good time. They're not there for a long time. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That's what I'm hearing. So that was April. Maya. 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 Yeah. It's 7:30. Okay, so that was April. Let's check out May. Let's do May and June together. I gotta take my sister to school soon, so I have to hurry up and finish her reading. Because the way I'm recording it, I can't pause the recording. I have to do it one straight shot or else I'll lose it. I definitely have to come up with a better way to do this. Excuse me. Okay, so we're on May, right, girl? I hope I'm right. We're on May. May and June. So for May, the 3 cards we got is the Emperor, the Sun card, very beautiful, and the 4 of Hearts. Okay. For June, June 2019, June 2019, June 2019. That's too many. That's too many, Spirit. That's too many. June 2019, please. June 2019, please. Okay. For June, we got the Moon, the 5 of Swords, and the Lovers. Okay. So, what it's really looking like here, okay. for May, you have the Emperor, the Sun, and the Four of Hearts. So what it really looks like here is that May, you're really in your own element. You're really understanding that, you know, in order for people to value you, you have to stand in your wisdom and your authority. You have to stand in your experience. It looks like there's a new opportunity here with the Sun card. The new opportunity for a new life, a new simplistic life, a new clarifying life. And it looks like someone's going to be offering you some cups here. Someone's going to be offering you some things, but you've learned from your past mistakes, and you're not going to take you're not going to take this offer lightly. You're actually going to look into this offer. And in the month of June, once you look into this offer, you got the Moon card, the Five of Swords, the Lover's card. So what it really looks like here is that you felt like that the situation had a lot of mystery to it. You felt like maybe that you're dealing with a difficult opponent, but it looks like that this person ends up being your wish fulfillment here with the Lover's card, because this person, like I told you previously in the previous months, they love you in the way that you want to be loved, okay? We got the King of Cups coming out with the Emperor, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, baby. This is you. This is you showing up very strong in your reading. You saying, you know what? No, I'm taking what I deserve and nothing less than that, okay? You got the Nine of Cups showing up for the Sun card in reverse. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not happy. It just means that you're in a standstill. You're in limbo. You're in a situation where you're going from 8 to 9, and the 9 hasn't gotten in the upright yet, but you're still happy. You're still in a good space because you realize that things have fallen into place in the exact way that they should, okay? Four of Hearts clarified by the the Nine of Rods. So, you know, you're standing your ground, standing your truth. You're not accepting any offers from anybody in the month of May, okay? You're like, you know what? No, I don't have time for this. You're not going to do this to me. I'm going to just stand here and I'm just going to watch you from a distance and see how you really behave when I'm watching you from a distance. I don't want you to know I'm watching you. I'm going to watch you from a distance, see how you really behave, and then I'll let you know what my answer is. But it really looks like here that you're being really guarded. You know, you're not taking shit from nobody. Like, no, fuck that, okay? And then here with the Moon card, you know, it looks like going into June, you really seen some red flags going up here. And we have the Eight of Rods clarifying that Moon card. So a lot of really swift movement, okay? You know, because like I said here with the Five of Swords, it really looked like you thought you had a really difficult partner with the Magician here. But then again, you thought it was you felt like this is wish fulfillment, and you're back in that same situation that you were in at the beginning of the reading here right now in this moment. In December 2018, here you are again, June 2019, really feeling like that this difficult partner is wish fulfillment, really feeling like that you manifested the partner that you seek, okay? And then clarifying the Lover's card, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress in reverse. And if you remember earlier when the Empress fell out, she was in the upright, okay? Now, I want you to understand that just because your family home and your money's in the upright doesn't mean that you're going to be in the upright. And understand that when the Empress is in the upright, that means she's mastered and conquered all her elements and that she loves herself unconditionally. Okay, so what this is telling me is that, hey, yeah, your kids might be happy. The situation that you're going to be in the month of June might very well be happy. But it feels like as you go into further deeper into the new year, you're really losing sight of yourself. You're really losing sight of the love for yourself. And you really need to understand that you have to love on yourself with that Lover's card. That Lover's card is not just, yes, it has to do with finding love, but it's not just about loving other people. It's mainly about loving yourself, as well as this Emperor's card. And if it's in the reverse, that means you're not loving on yourself enough, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? And I just want you to know I do put all these cards back in the deck in the upright when I lay them back down. So if they're falling out in the reverse, girl, it's meant to be, all right? So now let's do July, August. It's 7:40. July, August. July, August for you. July, August. July, August. So many. So we have the Five of Swords again. Judgment. Queen of Swords. Sorry, Queen of Wands. Queen of Coins. The Devil. And the Four of Hearts. So July, August. July, August. Looking crazy, girl. So, you know, really what it looks like here is that that person that you thought was a difficult opponent before, looks like you have them showing up again here. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. It looks like you have them showing up again here this month. And it looks like here that you were able to make a judgment call and realize that this person actually, whatever it is that you thought was going to cause issues was actually strength and confidence, and they actually bring that into the situation and help exude that in you. And you're definitely realizing that this isn't a situation that you want to end, okay? Clarifying the Five of Swords, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, okay? This is a happy home life. Yes, it's difficult at times. Yes, it's possible difficulties and disappointments at times, but you're definitely working together on maintaining this happiness, this balance, this understanding that there's an ebb and flow in things, and there's definitely a balance here in the month of July, and it's looking very, very beautiful. It looks like that, you know, you have definitely came into harmony with things. And what I was smiling at earlier when I was doing the clarifiers was this right here. Clarifying the Judgment card, the Empress in the upright came out, and that is so beautiful. How I was just saying to you the previous month before in June that you need to be very mindful of the Empress coming out in the reverse, because you need to love on yourself. And it looks like in the month of July you really grabbed onto that and you really caught that, and you're like, you know what, I need to love on myself some more. And if this person walks away from me because I'm loving on myself, well, then goodbye. And you know what? They didn't walk away from you, because we have the Death in the reverse, clarifying the Queen of Wands. So in the month of July, they gave you more confidence. They gave you more strength, more stability, more encouragement, because they didn't walk away. They didn't let the situation die. They stood right there by you while you loved on yourself, okay? And that's a very beautiful energy, all right? And so clarifying the Queen of Coins, we have the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So what it really looks like here is that you're definitely having a new fresh start here in the month of August with the Queen of Coins. Clarifying the Queen of Coins is someone who's loving of nature, and it's a really fresh start here, but you want to make sure your cup is overflowing, and you want to make sure not to let old attachments, old codependencies and old situations and baggage trickle over into this situation. You're getting comfortable, you're feeling happy, and you're feeling like things might be messed up in the month of August. Too good to be true is the type of energy that I'm getting, but this is in fact not too good to be true. This is wish fulfillment. So just keep in mind that, you know, your thoughts do take root, and they do take physical form if you think them hard enough, long enough, and believe them, okay? Understand that. The Devil, let's see what the Devil has for you. And I'm really feeling like, yeah, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be you or somebody that you're dealing with, but I really feel like you have an attachment to this person, and a lot of temptation to put these chains back on when it comes to this person. Now, this could be you, somebody feeling like this towards you in the month of August, where they're like, you know what, I know she's not good for me, but I want her anyways. And I don't feel like this is the situation that you're in, because I really feel like the situation you're in the prior month before, you really were understanding, you know, the ebb and flow of that situation. I really do believe in the month of August that this has to do with finances, and I really feel like that you're wanting to go back to something that previously worked for you but doesn't work for you anymore. Emotionally, it drains you, and so I really feel like that you should just leave from that. The reason why I'm saying that it emotionally drains you is the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Cups. I mean, come on. Like, a sneaky bitch with a fresh opportunity in love? No, that's not the way that works. It's something that's draining you. It's something that comes in and takes something emotionally from you, spiritually, physically. It drains you of your energy, okay? And it may not be something that you realize here in the month of August, okay? But with this Four of Hearts down here in the month of August, and then we have the Queen of Rods in the reverse, clarifying it, what it really looks like here is that there's a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries in your life, and, you know, maybe they're trying to offer you a cup, and you're really analyzing whether you want to take this cup or not. There's a lot of hesitation here, because you don't want to repeat the same mistakes that you made in the past, but it really looks like here that, you know, you are considering this offer in the month of August. This could be work offer. I really do feel like it's not, it doesn't have anything to do with love. I really do feel like it's either work or home life or something like that. But yeah, I definitely feel like that is the situation you're dealing with there in the month of August. Now let's do September, October 2019. 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 You know what? I know when it's meant because the perfect number falls out. 3 for each month. Okay. September. 4 of coins. Queen of swords. The lovers. Very beautiful energy here. September, October. Jack of coins. 4 of hearts again. 3 of swords. Okay, so let's get into this. September. 4 of coins. You don't wanna let anything go, okay? You have to, in the month of September, you're going to have to let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. It doesn't matter how long they've been in your life. You have to let them go if they no longer serve you, okay? Understand that your love that you have for yourself, it comes first, always, and forever. And you have to place burdens down that no longer serve you, okay? Now, understand, we have the Page of Pentacles clarifying the 4 of coins. So what it really looks like is that you really wanted to help somebody else. You wanted to offer something to somebody else. You wanted to be able to be there materialistically for someone else, but you couldn't be. Because, you know, you're holding on to things too tightly, and it could be that you're holding on to other things too tightly, which is hindering your financial aspects. So keep that in mind, because when you're holding on to other things, other energies too tightly, it definitely interferes with other energies that are going on in your life and things you're trying to manifest. So keep that in mind, okay? Then we got the Queen of Swords with the 3 of Pentacles, also clarified by the 4 of Swords, and the Empress in the reverse. Now, with the Lovers card here. All right, so for the month of September, I'm really feeling like, you know, you're really getting into your head. You're working too much. You're putting too much of your energy out into your workspace, into this financial area that you're trying to accomplish. You know, it is getting towards the end of the year. It's coming towards the holidays of next year. So, I mean, I get it, but you do have to really understand. I'm going to keep telling you this. I feel like it's a theme for next year for you. Love on yourself, regardless of the situation. If you got to stay up late at night thinking in your head, fine, but you need to love on yourself at the end of the day, every single day, no matter what. Because if you slack on loving on yourself, the person that you're with is going to slack on loving you. Just realize that. Understand that, okay? Then we got the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Rods, okay? So putting down of burdens, you know, and not allowing people to break your heart anymore. You got a lot of 3s. September, October, you got a lot of 3s. 2 3 of Swords, actually. And then you got the 3 of Pentacles. So you have a lot of 3s here. Haven't got the other 3 of Swords yet, but there are 2. And, you know, it really looks like, you know, you need to put these swords down and stop letting them hang over your head. You have the 4 of Swords in the reverse when you clarify the Lovers card. And it doesn't look like it's pretty. It's also coupled with the Empress in the reverse. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're not loving on yourself like you're supposed to. And you're letting this shit keep you awake at night. You're really thinking in your head, what am I going to do? You're praying for things to be different. You want a sign. And, you know, the signs are here. You already know because you have intuition, and your intuition tells you what's what, all right? Month of October, we have Jack of Coins, the 4 of Hearts, and the 3 of Swords. So, you know, what it really looks like here is that, you know, in work, there was a situation where you're really hesitant to try something new. You're really hesitant to move forward into a new situation because you don't know how they're going to take you, how they're going to perceive me, what are they going to think about me, you know, what kind of person am I going to be, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy that you're thinking. But you know what I'm saying? In the month of October, if you put yourself first and you, with Temperance clarifying the Jack of Coins, balance is what's understood, is what is needed here. Balance and moderation, okay? Understand that everything comes with balance. There's an ebb and flow to everything. And so, including money. So, you know, just be mindful of that. Be mindful of the things that you think, the things that you say. And, you know, so that way this can be balanced, okay? Clarifying the 4 of Hearts, we have the Hermit card, but it came out in the reverse. So it really looks like you're having some hesitation here because you haven't gone within yet. You haven't really analyzed your feelings. You haven't understood your feelings, and that's what you need to do. You need to come to an understanding with your feelings so you can move beyond sorrow. The only way you're going to do that is if the Hermit is in the upright and you're actually going within and seeing that light shine or dim within you, okay? And we don't want that light to dim. We want it to keep shining bright. So you go within you, you see what things need to be understood, you understand them, and you fix them so cycles can end and new ones can begin. You have the Page of Rods coming out clarifying the 3 of Swords. So what it looks like is you received the message and it broke your heart. And so, you know, it's fair enough. It happens. But at some point you have to understand that things are meant to happen in the way that they happen for a reason. And if it happens in this way, then you need to, you know, take it for as it is, take it in face value, and use that to your benefit so that way you can move forward in life, okay? November, December. See what November, December has for you. So it was a lot of the same type of energies for you throughout the year so far. Jack of Hearts, we have again 9 of Hearts, and the High Priestess. So what it really looks like here in November is 2019 is that you know, there's a lot of unconscious thoughts coming to the surface, but you're being so selfish. You're being so selfish, and I'm saying it in a good way. You're being so selfish, and you're juggling, you're multitasking a lot. You have a lot going on in the month of December. I'm sorry, the month of November. You have a lot going on. You're really multitasking things. You're really juggling some things. You're really trying to understand exactly what it is that you need to understand. And you're taking care of yourself. And that's good. That's good with the nine of hearts and the Jack of hearts. Also with the High Priestess, you are definitely, these are the last 2 months. Death card on the bottom of the deck. So going November, December, we got transformation here, transformation cycles, and it's going to be transformation in your foundations here. Okay. With the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Wands here and the Death card, it's a lot of transformation and foundations that you really worked hard for. This stuff might keep you awake at night, you know. You might be having some passionate conversations November, December with people. Definitely some partying going on. That's definitely not, to me, I'm not feeling like that's a third party situation. It's coming out with your unconscious thoughts coming to the surface. So I really feel like, you know, I'm sorry, with the Jack of Hearts, and that means your unconscious thoughts are coming to the surface. So what I'm really feeling like here is that in the month of November, you know, you're really enjoying yourself. You're really living life to the fullest. You're enjoying your November month. And you know what? I don't blame you. Go ahead, do your thing, boo. Then for the 9 of Hearts, we have the Strength card in reverse. So what it really looks like is that you're losing strength in yourself. You're losing hope in yourself. And so when the Strength card coming out in the reverse, I really feel like that you need to have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself that you can conquer any situation that comes your way, okay? Then with the High Priestess, you know, like I said, juggling a bunch of things. You could be going out and partying at night. During the day, you working, you doing your boss shit, okay? But then we got clarifying it, the the Queen of Rods. And with the Queen of Rods, clarifying, it's in the reverse. So it's clarifying the High Priestess. And usually the High Priestess is good at multitasking and juggling. But when we got the Queen of Rods in the reverse, it really looks like here that there's some imbalance going on. And because of this imbalance, it's going to trickle over into the month of December, okay? We got some passionate arguments here, some passionate debates with the 2 of Wands going into December, clarified by the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So what it really looks like is a person is not standing in their truth, or they're not being clear about their truth. And it's allowing doors to be shut. The doors that you're wanting to be open aren't being open, okay? And you have the Wheel of Fortune here in the month of December. So plans being set into motion, and the plans that are being set into motion is movement forward. Very well could be that, like we discussed at the beginning of the year, could be that you could have went back to this situation that you are leaving from this year. You're going back to it. Then towards the end of next year, you're in a situation where, you know, you're leaving again. But this time for good, could be that. So yeah, and then we have the Moon card going into the end of the month of December 2019, clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. So really looking like here, you know, you're really sitting here looking at, analyzing every little detail because you want receipts. Your intuition is telling you what's up, and you want receipts before you start working hard to set plans into motion, okay? See what's on the bottom of this deck. Girl, you love crying over this damn spilled milk. You know, not that you're literally crying, but that's the only analogy I know to use when I see that card. It's just like crying over spilled milk. Like, girl, go home already. If you're gonna cry about it, just go home. But I really feel like you're really persistent in the fact that you deserve what's best, and you will accept nothing less than what is best, okay? Let me give you a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. Maya, you have to get up.
What? I said make sure I'm up by 7.
I've been, girl. High Priestess of Water is what came out. I'm going to take this card on the bottom. It's Lust. Advice for your overall year. Pull you a Romance Angel Oracle. I'm going to pull a butterfly oracle for you. Beating on the chest like a bongo. That's funny. Your relationship oracles are pretty funny. This is for December 2018 to December 2019. Okay, there we go. Number 2. Wow, beautiful. Okay. So let's start with the wisdom of the House of Night. And then we will go to the next one. So the first one you got here is the High Priestess of Water, which is very beautiful because you are a Pisces, I think. And Pisces are water. So it says, Dear one, when my vampire High Priestess of Water visits you, it is to remind you that all things change, like the powerful element she represents. Water is a transforming element that flows in rivers, makes waves in the vast ocean, turns to hard cold ice, and disappears as hot stream. Water can change into snowflakes, white fluffy clouds, and rain. When you draw the symbol of water, it signifies a time when things in your life are changing shape right before your very eyes. Go with the flow, as these changes are powerful signs of wondrous experiences, lessons, and gifts. Even if you don't understand these changes at the moment, you will later. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. The next one, lust. My dear one, when the symbol of lust has come before you, beware that when you toy with this energy, you may become consumed by it. There is a fine balance between desire that is pure and the obsession that arises in the insatiable thrill of danger. Be careful that your desire remains good and that your wanting doesn't cause hurt to yourself or another. It is best that you move cautiously forward. If you're asking about a relationship, you may be developing an excessive fear that will take you a long time to recover from. Ask yourself, what is the nature of your desire? Why do you want this so badly? And beware, there is always a hidden agenda in lust. So what is yours? Very beautiful. Don't go lusting after things, okay? Not in that way. It's not worth it. From your butterfly angel oracles, or butterfly oracle for life changes is what it's called. The first one you got is seeking and finding. Like a butterfly flying from a flower to flower, you are searching for what's next. This card reassures you that you'll find what you're looking for. Just hold the vision of success, experience the excitement of the process, and feel fulfillment as if everything has already been accomplished. Keep calling upon the guidance of your gods and angels to lead you in the best direction. Look within yourself to find great love and beauty. Don't draw fear onto your path by worrying about what will come. Put only love into any thoughts and feelings you have about your future. Trust that everything that is rightly yours already belongs to you. Anything you are seeking is seeking you also. Have faith and open your arms to receive. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah, don't be afraid to I don't think that it's that you're afraid to love someone. I think that it's you're afraid to accept someone else's love. But mastering acceptance of love, it's a beautiful thing. Trust me. Yeah, it's a very beautiful thing. It's not easy, but it's beautiful. The next butterfly card you got was prenatal care. This card indicates that the parent-child roles have reversed, and you are now involved in a caretaking of your folks. Elder care is a process of attending to your elderly or medically challenged loved ones, which can mean a big lifestyle change for you. Of course, you care about their health. and comfort. However, do you balance your own health and comfort? You draw this card because your aging parents are weighing on you, and you are guided to ask for help and support from healthcare professionals and other relatives. It seems that you might have been assuming that no one else would lend a hand. Yet, garnering appropriate assistance is essential to everyone's well-being. Loving someone does not require you to be a superhero or to wreck yourself to save him or her. Love takes everyone's highest good into account, including your own. So understand that just even if this is not about your parents, this could just in general, and I'm going to read that last part again. Loving someone does not require you to be a superhero or to wreck yourself to save him or her. Love takes everyone's highest good into account, including your own. I mean, I feel like that's saying the same thing I just said. Like you're not scared of someone loving you. You're scared of, or you're not scared to love someone. You're scared of them loving you. Like they're not going to do it right, or you know, they're going to do it right and then leave or something like that, you know? Which I mean is a very real fear, but you know, that fear could also stop you from receiving love in the highest form, which is, you know, could be a beautiful thing. Okay, so from the Romance Angel Oracles, the first card that fell out for you is Separation. And it says time apart from your partner. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I don't even need to read from the book with these. Okay. Then this one says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. But in order for that to happen, you have to give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And I really feel like that working on your partnership is you working on yourself, you loving on yourself, caring about yourself, so that you can allow someone to love you and care about you, and you can care and love about someone else. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And, oh wait, girl, almost forgot. I've done so many readings today, girl, I almost forgot. I was. Anyways, thank you for watching. First of all. Second of all, I hope you really enjoy your reading. Last but certainly not least, I hope it resonated. And yeah, any feedback you have would be great. Thank you so much for all your love and your support. You're amazing. And I love you very much. I will talk to you later. Bye.